What's up, everybody? Here we are for the Talk Talk number 11 with Mr. Intricate, directly from the Bay Area, representing Tech Gods. So I'm gonna call him right now, number 11 already, and tomorrow we got Mr. Strobe, his teammate from the Tech Gods team. If you like that, you know for sure who they are. Bay Area representing. So once again, an interview only about TUTTing, a lot of knowledge gonna be released. Everybody can give his point of view. Everybody can ask questions in the comments, and I will ask them to Intricate for sure. So Intricate representing the turfing culture, been active since long. Is one of the first guy that I saw in video. In one of the Yak Films video, it was doing straight tutting. It was already like 7 or 8 years ago, and he's always been active on the scene and always doing new things. Always. I think that's why his name is Intricate, because he always came with new things. So I'm gonna ask him that too. Oh, Crawler in the place, Trick D in the place. What's up, everybody? Okay, Intricate is there. I'm gonna call him now. Hey,
Yo,
what's up?
yo,
Everything
I'm
good?
chilling, bro. What's up with it, y'all?
I'm fine, thanks. How is the situation in your city?
It's a little better now. Hold on, I'm setting up right now and stuff. Ooh, hold on. Yep. Ooh, what's up with it, y'all? Nah, man, I'm doing a little better now, man. My city's a little better now too, man. You know,
That's dope. So you can go outside and shops are open and everything?
nah. So like, basically, right now up in Oakland, was about to say, we had curfew just like for like the past couple of days, but they just lifted it because of all the protesting. Like we protested against it, and was about to say, yeah, no, it's just been crazy. Like people haven't been stopping the protests over here, just over what's been going on around the world right now.
That's dope.
And luckily, yeah, no, like people are like the government starting like to change some stuff, starting to put the cops up in jail and stuff, for what they did. Which like people still aren't done though, because it's not enough. It's not enough. It's still over like 100 years of this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So people are still fighting to make sure everything like changes. You know what I'm saying? Like we just need change out here. So yeah. But what's up though? Hold on, man. Let's get to it, man. Just
That's right.
what's
No, I
up?
just have to check, bro, because the world is going crazy. But yeah, let's go to the setting, no problem. So just introduce yourself for the people who don't know you.
Yep. Well, shit. For the people who don't know me, I'm Hector Asensio, aka Intricate. I represent One Up Crew and Tagat. You feel me? And I'm from the Bay Area, or actually, no, really, I'm really from Hayward, California, but I live in Oakland. And yeah, you feel me? Like North California, So yeah.
That's dope. And so, first question: when did you start, and what style did you start with?
So the funniest thing about that, like, I started out tutting like a little bit after I started turfing. So I started with turf dancing, which is an Oakland-based dance style. Uh, but I started tutting like a year after I got into turfing because I actually wanted to glide. Like I wanted to use my feet, like, you feel me? But I like one day I was with Nemesis from Finger Circus. That's what taught me how to dance. And was about to say Nemesis was like, "Nah, bro, you should tut. Like you feel me? You look good tutting." And I'm like, "For real?" I'm like, "All right, fuck it, bro." So then like yeah, I just started tutting, and naturally I just took it from there. So I say around like 2010 or 11 or something like that. Yep.
How old you were at this moment?
Huh?
How old you were at this moment?
Uh, Actually, a little bit further behind that. Yeah, like probably like 12. I was like 12 or 13. Yeah, I'm 24 now, so like over like 12 years, been
That's
tutting.
dope. That's really dope. So, who is the first person you saw tutting?
The first person I saw tutting, yeah, it was Nemesis. It was Nemesis of Finger Circus, and also people don't know him. My girlfriend, she tried to hop out. I was about to say the first very first person though I saw tutting though was Tetris, but the turfing Tetris, not the popper Tetris
Okay,
that everybody knows about. So Tanaka, not him. We have a turfer out here named Tetris, and he's hella dope. Like he's Filipino too, so pretty dope dancer, you know.
that's really dope. So, who were your inspirations when you start tutting, and who are your inspiration now?
When I first started tutting, it would be like the back in the day tutting turfers, like you feel me, like Oscar, aka Kosh, you know, and then Rated R. Who else? Rated R, Oscar, Skullboy, and Chewy. Chewy, my homie from Hayward too. Like I don't know if you've heard about Chewy, but yeah, these are all like people you could search up on YouTube from like turfing and stuff. Like I said, like the Bay Area has had a lot of influence in tutting and overall in general. So these are the people I would look up when I was like a teenager and stuff. So yeah, the people I look up now is my boy Coolio, Steezy. That's number one, just because he helped me out a lot, like polishing my tuts growing up. Uh, Same with Connects from the Moonrunners. You know who Connects is? Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
homie. Like Connects is hella cool, man. Like Toronto, they really like have their own style, even though they think they don't, but they really do though. Like Toronto is pretty dope. Um, who else? Man, freaking. I'm gonna have to go with shoot my own boy Strobe now, man. Strobe is pretty
okay.
crazy. You know? Like Strobe, the reason why I actually like, because before me and Strobe used to be rivals and stuff, you know, like when we were growing up. But now, like, since we're teammates and brothers now, like, you feel me? He's made me appreciate, like, the cleanliness of tutting and, like, the angles and how to, like, put your body in different positions for, like, angles and stuff. So, yeah, like, so right now, those are, like, the main three I really focus on right now. So,
That's
yeah.
dope. And talking about him, what is the importance for you of having a crew?
Uh, Importance of having a crew, like, for tut gods or something, like,
Yeah, I mean you have one up and third gods, but for you, what is the importance? I mean, in the dance in general, not just in tutting, of having a crew for you.
man, it's important to me just because like having a team, bro. Like one with One Up Crew, like you know, I do all my all style battles with them, you know, and with One Up Crew, they keep me on point with my dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like they make sure I'm never slacking. They always make sure I'm training. And like I'm actually trying to do something with this dance, you know, like make it into my career and stuff, you know, and I really appreciate them. With Tug Gods, I appreciate that we're just a family, even though like everybody's separated. You know, like Tug Gods is more of a worldwide team because everybody's everywhere. You know, but we still like make the best of like talking with each other and stuff, like making sure like we like hang out on PS4 or something. You know, whenever a battle's around and whoever can meet up, we try our best to like meet up with how many members can make it to the battle or something. You know, like just that's why I love both of those teams. You know, like and just the importance of having a team in general is to make sure like the people you're hanging out with is like your family. You know what I'm saying? Not just normal people like that you don't even know who you're talking to and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure like you're able to grow and able to learn from your teammates. You know what I'm saying? No matter what rank they're in or whatever, you know, you're still able to learn from your teammates. You know?
So you would
So
say that for you, both of your teams are part of your evolution.
yeah, I for sure say so. Yeah, I say One Up, for sure got me to be in my all style game more. You know, they taught me more foundation with like different styles. Cause like being a turfer in the Bay Area, like growing up, we're hella biased, bro. Like we're hella biased. Like we don't give a fuck about popping. We don't give a fuck about break dancing or none of that shit. But as soon as I got to One Up was like, nah, bro. Like you gotta learn these styles, bro, because it's like, man, like you could win a lot of competitions like that intricate, like if you just open up your mind, you know what I'm saying? And if you train hard for it, you like, you know, and it took me a while, but after that while, like I started, you know, winning stuff and like, you know, like thank God, like it just showed me what to do. Uh, with Tug Guides, yeah, with Tug Guides, it was just the fact like how many teammates like I realized like I basically realized how much more there is to tutting. You feel me? Like everybody from each city and tut guys like does their own type of tutting. You know what I'm saying? And how different they are with it. So it just makes me get on point with my tutting and make sure I'm being more versatile too. Like you know what I'm saying? Making sure I got like different ways of tutting. You know? So yeah.
That's right. So,
Yeah.
why is your name Intricate?
You know what's so funny, bro? Like, all right, bro. So this is why it's hella funny. So I was walking with Nemesis one day, right? This is when I used to call myself Goofy. I used to call myself Goofy, like from like Disney
Okay.
fucking channels. And then I was about to say, I don't know what it was, bro. Like, fucking, I just did like the word intricate just came up in my head a lot, and I was like, yo, like Nemesis, I want to change my name, bro. Like, I don't think Goofy's gonna work. And then I look up the word one day up in school because like we're reading the book, you know, like in class, and then like I'm reading the book, and it says intricate in the story. I'm like, oh shit, like that's a real ass word, bro. Like what the fuck? So then I look it up, and it hella fit me like instantly. Like what I was about to say, intricate means diverse, complex, and precise. So like those are like the main three things that like caught my eye. You know, like I love being precise, like making sure everything looks clean. You know what I'm saying? The complexity and like the diverse part, like like the diverse part and stuff is like just trying to be different with your test. You know, like even though I don't have crazy angles and stuff like all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I still make crazy angles just with my concepts. You know what I'm saying? Like you can make anything complex as long as you like work your mind to it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's just how you move. It's just how you train to move too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's where I got my little name from and stuff.
That's really dope. So, would you
Bro,
say that tearing is a style on its own, or for you is a technique that is part of another style, other styles?
say that again, brother.
For you, is tearing a style on its own, or is a technique that is part of other styles?
I say I say it's 50-50, bro. I say it's 50-50 because like when like I was about to say, I know for a fact like tutting came from popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's how I know it's a sub style. You know, like a style on top of a style. But I felt like turfing took tutting, right? Like we took tutting, and we actually made people train specifically on tutting to make it its own style. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of weird. Like you know, like I know for a fact like if you focus straight on tutting, it could for it could for sure just be your own style. Like it could for sure just be a style on its own. You know what I'm saying? But if you have a foundation besides tutting and stuff, for sure, like it could also be implemented. Like you could be breakdancing and you could throw a tut in there. You feel what I'm saying? Like you could be like, hey, what's up, little six step and shit, like you know. And then next thing you know, like you have a tut, you throw it, and then you flip. You feel me? But then you flip back, and then you can catch the tut. You feel me? Back in the same place, like like you know. So it's either one. I'm saying I'm 50-50 with it, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? It's just how you use it. It's just how you use it. Yeah.
For sure. And talking about that, for you, what made your force into battling, into tearing? Like, what made you so strong? Is that the fact that you work a lot on your touch, or that you mix it with others, that you are free? Like, what do you consider like your best point in dancing?
Um, I say it's. Wait, one more time. You said like what's my best what? Like with tutting?
What is your strongest point? Like your strongest kind of skills?
Um, really like just character, character for sure. Uh, mentality, your mentality for sure. Those are the main two, and how you move with them, and how you move with your touch. Like you feel me? When I'm battling, That's why I call myself the Big Kage. You feel me? Like I love Naruto. Like you feel me? Naruto is like my character all the time when I'm battling. You know. And I'm gonna go deep into like each three. All right. So like with Naruto, like in my character and stuff, it keeps me thinking like who I'm battling against. Like let's say like there's somebody that's like okay, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm battling them, I know which level of Naruto I want to use. You know, like I'm saying, like I want either I could just use normal Naruto, teenager Naruto with the regular Rasengan. You know what I'm saying? Or if there's an elite person, like somebody that I know is hella known around the world or something, and I gotta make my point, shit, I'm gonna become Hokage Naruto. You feel me? Like straight up, real. It's go time. You feel me? Fuck all that shit. And then that also comes with the mentality, because the mentality, like I can't bitch out. Like I'm not gonna let that person intimidate me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let it happen. And that also goes with the team stuff too. Like my team wouldn't even let me do that. Like both of them, they'll be like, "Nah, fuck that, nigga, go dog that nigga." Like you feel me, bro? I'm gonna be like, "Man, fuck you." Like you feel me? I gotta go dog, bro. And then when moving, the movement part, with like the way you move. You feel me? Like you can't be afraid either. Like that, which also comes with character and mentality with the movement. You feel me? Like it's how you move. You can't just be there stiff with your touch, or else you're never gonna be confident with your whole body. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm tutting and stuff right here and stuff, this is gonna be boring. You know what I'm saying? Like, to make it interesting and to make like the opponent see that I can intimidate them and stuff. Like you feel me? Oh, boom, 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 da, boom. Like you feel me? Like, bro, I'm not playing with you, bro. Like you feel me? I can make my tuck come out of anywhere. Like you feel me? And I can make sure like I know how to like move my body with it and shit. Like how to make my body come out with different tucks. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I am in the battle, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
That's really dope. And to go deeper in that, I'm from France,
Uh-huh.
and I remember a fact that you are in France the only tutor that wins against a b-boy. And I remember the b-boy. It's a guy. I don't remember his name. Fuck.
B-Boy Keys. You talking about B-Boy Keys?
B-boy Keys, right? And I remember him. He's a b-boy, so it's okay. And he was like doing shit to you, like suck my dick and everything. I remember he do it like a Superman dick and to you and
Yeah,
everything.
all that shit. I didn't even know him. Like I didn't even know him at
Yeah,
all, bro.
I know. That's crazy. And in France, for the people, there is no way that a tutor will win against a b-boy. And you were in France, and I was, no, they're gonna make him lose just because in France they are so close-minded about that. But I remember that you win, and it was so obvious that even the French judges were like, okay, we have to give it to them. So
Yeah.
what was your mindset that day?
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, like you gotta understand, like just being a turf dancer going into France, like it's such an honor. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like just going out there and battling that fusion concept, bro, like it's such a fucking honor. Like you gotta understand that. So that was my first time battling overseas. So I wasn't letting nobody get in my head, bro. Nobody. So when he started doing all that, like when B-Boy Key started like doing all the little taunting and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm already used to that out here. You know, like people in America, like we get crazy in battles. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you've seen some people even get hit, you know, during battles and stuff. Like surfers do that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people get kicked in their head and stuff. You know, and yeah, bro, like I've seen crazy shit during battles, and all I really gotta say, bro, when he was doing all that, it was not scary at all. Like I was just really looking at it like, I don't think you know who you're battling, bro. Like I love it when people do that shit. So I just kept my composure. You see me the whole time in the footage, like I'm just chilling, until I have to go my round. And like I said, you can even tell in his face, like I just made sure he didn't expect it. You know what I'm saying? Like what a tutter can really do, especially like an elite tutter. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna just back down just because you could do some flips and shit. Like nigga, flips get boring, bro. Like can you do more? Can you flip like and dance? Like you feel me? I'll dance on you and tut. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter what style you do, bro. And no matter what style you're battling, it's a battle. You feel me? The reason why you're up there and battling against that type of person is because like you're strong enough to do it. So you gotta always remember that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like no matter if it's a b-boy, a whacker, a popper, or whatever, bro, you gotta remember what the fuck you do, and why you're good at it. You feel me? And why you gotta show them why you're good at it. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it was, bro. Like you feel me? Just not being scared, bro. I wasn't letting that stage intimidate me. I wasn't letting him intimidate me with just a little like he even yelled at me, like he yelled, and I was like,
Yeah.
the fuck, nigga, like fuck all that shit.
I feel you 100. So, what made you fall in love with TUTT? What made you like choose TUTT over another kind of style?
It's just well with turfing, you know, that's just home, you know, like that turfing is the main style of out here that's up in the Bay Area, you know, that's really known. Besides Boogaloo and Strut, you know what I'm saying? Uh, like bro, like it just lets me be myself when I turf, you know. When I turf, I'm myself. And was about to say the tutting is like therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? Like the tutting is just therapeutic. So both of those styles together to me like just gives me therapy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it just hella helps me mentally and physically, bro. Like uh yeah, with turfing, like I said, it makes me feel at home. I could go dumb and shit. Like, you feel me? Like it always makes me feel like I'm in a party. You know what I'm saying? And with the tutting, it's like I could be hungover or something, like, you know, just probably when drinking out the night before or some shit. But the next day, like I'm in a hangover. I'm like, fuck, man. I gotta drink some water and shit. But then, like, you know, like when I start tutting and stuff, like it just reminds me that, oh damn, I need to work out my brain and stuff. You know, I need to get myself going. It just gets myself pumping. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, that's why I love both of those styles.
That's really dope. So, how do you work on your TUTT? And what is the difference since you started and now? Like, how does your training has evolved over time?
Um, okay, that's a good question, bro. I see you, man. Let me know, Puma. That's what I say. Really, like the difference within my training now is that like now with my training, fucking all right, so back in the day when I used to lab with like my childhood friends that used to dance, was about to say we would just be in my garage just playing different types of music and we'll just touch to it, like, you know, like, or they'll glide and shit, you know, like they're turfers, so they'll do whatever they'll do, you know. But since I was a tutter, we'll dance to like any genre of music and just learn how to touch to it, you know what I'm saying? Like it could be a slow song and I'll learn how to ooh, you know, whatever, and then it could be a fast song like boom, boom, boom. I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? But that was just like back in the day when I was just tutting, you know what I'm saying? But now, like over time, like being with One Up Crew and stuff, like, you know, like I said, they got me more on like learning how to pop and learning how to do different shit, like, you know, crumping and all that shit, you know. So now, like I actually really train, like I'll I'll work on my popping for a little bit, you know, like popping tracks and shit. I'll do turfing. I'll start working on my turfing and stuff. Like I'll basically just layer out my training now, like what I want to do. If I want to make more moves with my tutting and stuff, I'll put like some flex tunes or some aggressive ass like turf music or something, you know. And like also one thing to get me pumped for my training too is like I'll watch old battles, like just old battles that always made me feel pumped. You know what I'm saying? To get into the lab. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll watch, like there's actually like unseen footage. There's this one battle that I wish I could look at every time, but they deleted it, and it was at my battle when I was a kid. It's Drew Mac, and like it's deleted now though. But like back in the day, I would watch that battle just to like, I need a touch just like that, bro. Hell no, I need to get my ass up. You feel me? So yeah, that's how I train now and shit, you know? Stuff.
Like you motivate yourself.
Yeah, you gotta remotivate yourself, man.
Another question related to that. Is your way of training the same when you're alone and when you cipher?
Uh kinda. Not really, cause like when I'm alone, I don't record anything, like, you feel me, unless I have to. You feel me? I don't record anything or nothing. Like I'm more aggressive when I'm by myself too, because like I have energy that I have like that I need to release. You know, like I said, like a lab is really for you. a lab is really like for yourself to get your mind right and like and hella shit, just release energy that you have like stored up. You know what I'm saying? When I'm at a cipher, like it's kind of like a little bit of a showcase. You know what I'm saying? Like people are just trying to kind of see what you do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really go all the way in, but I just show them. I just do stuff where I know it's more universal. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just kind of like chilling out. I'm just trying to like feel out the song. Just seeing how the crowd is. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little difference. Even when I'm labbing with people, like when they come over to the house, like I'm still more aggressive than what I am in a cipher. Because it's more how you say it. It's more intimate. It's more intimate. There you go. Because it's just a little bit more less people than what a cipher would be. So yeah, there you go.
That's really dope. So
Hey.
talking about the culture, like the tutting movement, the tutting community.
Uh-huh.
How do you think it has evolved? Like, what is the difference for you since when you started and now? And what is the way you think we have to take to grow big?
All right, I say the difference from back in day one, there's more than just the Bay Area now. Like the whole world is studying now. Like I said, like the whole Bay Area, I would be biased. You know what I'm saying? I would just stick to like the tutters I know out here. Uh, but for sure, like the difference now is like people are really trying to dance with tuts now and stuff. Like there's different ways of tutting. Like now there's like the Dragon House way, the Atlanta way. You know what I'm saying? Like the little blueprint and shit. Like like uh, same with New York. New York has connecting. Which is kind of more storytelling. Like all that shit. Like like you
Mm,
know. So like there's different formulas now of how to tut and stuff. That's what's new to me now. Uh, Also, like with the Connecticut people, like Flash Drive and stuff, they're doing like all these diagonal tuts now and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, back in the day, like when I grew up, like that wouldn't slide. Like that was ugly. Like you know what I'm saying? Like nah, just keep your hands straight. You know what I'm saying? Not diagonal. That's ugly as fuck. Like but now that's more acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, oh okay, like and then yeah, bro, like just how people are moving with touch now is pretty different. People got way more crazy angles. Like my boy Josh Elliott, Elliott,
yeah, yeah,
Elliott,
for sure.
yeah, Elliott's crazy, man. Like he's from Oklahoma. Like I'm like, what the fuck y'all smoking in Oklahoma, bro? Like, like what the fuck is y'all doing?
And he's
Like
so young.
I'm just like learning how not to be biased with the new tuts and like also learning like that people are gonna start doing different formulas now and stuff, from what the formulas I'm used to. Uh yeah, man, and just that's it really, yeah, bro. It's just how diverse tutting got now. That's really it. Like, other than that and just how bigger it got. You know what I'm saying? My boy, you from France and then I'm from California. Now we talking about tuts, you feel me? So
For sure. So, and how do you think? What do you think we have to do to grow big and be like as big as popping or house or flexing or things like this? Or
to
third.
be spe- to be specific for just tutting, um my
I don't hear your mic. Okay.
but basically, like, yeah, just having more worldwide events and stuff, and inviting the right people. You know what I'm saying? Like just having the right judges and stuff. Um, not being biased, like not just not choosing your favorite tutter just cause you know what I'm saying to win the battle and stuff. Like it's just yeah, it's just politics and shit, bro. Like we just gotta people just gotta host the right events and just have the right people there. You know what I'm saying? And let people know that tutting is like its own style now. You know what I'm saying? Like that we're having the reason why we're having these competitions now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so big now to the point where you guys have to come to these events now, bro. Like you feel what I'm saying? That's how we should make it more worldwide, like and stuff. And yeah, bro. Like it's just be more connected. We just gotta be more connected. That's it, bro. You know.
Sure. That's dope. So, what kind of work you most enjoy doing? Is it like battling, teaching, doing stage? Like, what do you most enjoy in dance?
Always, bro. I'm gonna keep it solid. Like I love battling, bro. I love that shit. Like battling is like my it's my drug, bro. I'm hella addicted to battling. Like I don't think I could ever turn down the battle. Like you feel me? That's my number one for sure. Like it's like Naruto and shit. Like I said, bro. Like I love like meeting a new opponent, and I'm just like, who the fuck are you? Like it's not like I'm scared of you. It's like I'm asking who you are because it's like I want to battle the fuck out of you, bro. Like I don't. You're so new and you're different, and I feel like you're a challenge. So it's like, bro, I need to battle you, bro. But other than that, now lately, I have been getting more into like teaching and stuff. Like I love teaching now. That's like my secondary love now with dance right now, and like teaching is pretty dope because I never realized how much people like actually want to learn how to TUT the way we TUT. You know what I'm saying? Like the amount of support that I've actually found out I had through teaching. You know what I'm saying? And the last one, the third one, I would say is performance, like performing. Like I feel like a lot of people don't see tutting as a performing type of art because of how small sometimes it is and how small it could get with how people tut and stuff. But I feel like tutting is such a beautiful style for performing, bro. Just because it's like it might not be a wow factor for the performance, like oh, he just did a flip or some shit, you know what I'm saying? But more of a they're like the crowd's quiet because they're trying to understand what you're doing. Like they're like, whoa, like how's he transitioning? How is he making all these like angles and like you feel me? How's he making that combination and shit? Like me that stuff like more time. Like my girlfriend had to tell me like, bro, like babe, like it's not the fact that people don't yell when you're dancing because they're quiet. It's because they're stuck on what you're doing that they can't even fathom it. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't even they have to soak in what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're so quiet. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I'll be like, man, why aren't they cheering? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want them to cheer. But it's like, baby, they're basically cheering in their head. Like, you feel me? Like, she's like, they're cheering in their head because they're looking at it like, oh, like, you feel me? So, yeah, bro, like, that's my three things right now, for sure.
Understand your 100. So, what would be your favorite artwork, like, or battle, or what is the favorite video you like to see?
As of right now, what's my favorite video right now? Shit. Fucking. Damn. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't really been watching any videos like right lately. I say this one cool video. My girlfriend showed me that shit. Like my girlfriend showed me this video. Like the people that always been doing like these body connect angles like all together, like the people like like duos and stuff, like duets and shit, like where they do like full body angle like combination, like Lisa
Yeah,
Ribbit, like those type of videos, like Pac-Man, like how they do all those like crazy like team little connects and shit, like with the hands and the like all those type of videos have been kind of getting me like, oh fuck, like I kind of want to get into that, like you know what I'm saying. I've been kind of like been more like with videos and stuff right now. I've been kind of more inspired to see like how I could activate my brain to make videos like that too. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I've been on a little bit.
that's really dope. And do you got things outside dance that inspire you for dance?
Shoot, man, just everyday life, bro. Just basic life. Like I just appreciate just living, man. Like just hanging out with my friends and stuff. Because besides dance, I'm just a normal person, bro. I just work at a retirement home and stuff. For old people and stuff. And just looking, I love my city and stuff. Like my city just inspires me every day. Especially like what the fuck is going on right now. Like all the protests have been happening and stuff. But the other day I got off work and I was passing by through downtown Oakland, and like how the stores have been boarding up, like their stores and stuff. It felt so beautiful. I went outside after work and I seen hella artists just painting on the goddamn boarded walls, that have been boarded up, and all the art was just such an inspiration. Like you feel what I'm saying? So like I said, it's just everyday life shit. Like I just seen them painting and like I seen what they were drawing and how they got the concept to draw that. You know what I'm saying? So like that's how I soaked it in. I'm like, damn, how can I get a concept to draw something within these tuts? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's been my inspiration since yesterday. That was just yesterday, bro. Like you feel me? Like yeah.
That's really dope. Yeah, I felt the same in Chile during the riots, bro. There were so many artworks outside, and it was like you can see the suffering, the inspiration from the people. You can see everything by the things they draw in the walls.
Yeah, man, it's just an inspiration to keep going, bro. Like you feel what I'm saying? How much the arts can really like really fucking change the world. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it just gave me more of a reason why I should still be dancing. You know? Hell
That's
yeah,
really cool.
fuck yeah,
So,
bro.
what would be your dance dream project?
My dance dream project. Uh, my dance dream project. Damn, that's a good question. So far, just my dance dream right now is like just like getting a little bit older, but like just just getting older, and by the time I'm a little older, just to have a studio for like tutting and like street dance styles. You know what I'm saying? But a project though, like I would say, probably make like a show just for tutting. You know what I'm saying? And probably like sell tickets for it. You know, like have like top tutters from around the world create their own pieces and like make a showcase for it. You know what I'm saying? And like fly them out and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Bring whoever they want to bring to. That's a part of their projects. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like more necessarily, I'm not even doing the project, but seeing other people's project and making a show for it. You know what I'm saying? Basically, just being like an event maker. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. I'm just trying to like level up my head to like start getting all that shit going. You know, like it's kind of
That's
hard, but just you know.
really cool, bro. Really inspiring.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, it's hard. That was actually a good question though. Like that was kind of on the spot. Like you just made me think about it. I was like, oh shit, like.
I feel you 100. So, what's your favorite memory about dancing?
My favorite memory about dancing, I'm gonna honestly say it's more back in the day, like when I first started dancing. Just the old turf battles I used to go to, like because I felt like that was like when a part of my, like most of my life when I was younger, like with like growing up with Strove and everybody, like you feel me, everybody was more hungry. You know what I'm saying? I kind of just I missed the come up basically. I basically miss having to go through what I went through before. You know what I'm saying? Because there was so much hunger. There was actually so many dancers and tutters that never went further than what they did. That I feel like they should have went further. You know what I'm saying? So like just knowing that all of them don't dance no more, and like I only see like kind of like the same people now. Like that's why I kind of miss like how much like diversity we had in turfing and just tutting in general out here in the Bay Area before. That's kind of what I miss. Yeah, and like a big part of my life. Yeah.
So, how do you feel about being so influent right now in the world of tutoring? Like, I mean, it's not new. Even me, one of the first video I saw, bro, was you, the video you made with Yak Films like 7 years ago, something like this.
Oh, bro, in Berkeley, bro. I was 18 when I made that video, bro. I was
It was
18.
6 years ago, cause we the same age.
Yeah. Shoot, man. Like to be honest, I actually kind of forget about like how much I be influencing. Like even though like people always tell me like intricate, like thank you and whatever, just for keep dancing and shit. Like I just forget because like I tend to think like I said I tend to think of myself like as a normal person. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I'm out at battles and stuff, when people like try to be like, "Yo, intricate," like, "What's up, bro? It's an honor to meet you." I'm like, like I just remember how I was when I was growing up and doing the same thing. Like, bro, you're my favorite dancer and hella shit. Like, I'm like, fuck that. Like, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Like, you know. But being an influence now, like in this tutting world, like and just in general now, like with dancing, I just feel like I need to spread knowledge I didn't get that I didn't get spread when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just being kind to everybody as best as I can. You know what I'm saying? Like, just remember to humble yourself, because like I'm still not where I'm at, where I want to be in life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not better than nobody. I'm not better than nobody. Mentally, physically, no nothing. I always gotta remember that shit. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm glad you asked me to do this interview, because it's like I don't even know you like that, Puma. You feel me? What I'm saying? I don't even know you like that, but just for you asking, it's like it's just a sign for me to keep spreading this knowledge. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, like I'm just honored. That's it, bro. Really, just the main word. I'm honored, and like I'm not trying to let nobody down. Like I'm trying to make sure everybody knows that, you know, even if you're an elite dancer, you could be a normal person too, and you could treat people normally, like how you would treat people normally at home. You know? Yeah, and just not to be biased.
For sure. That's really dope. So, did you have teachers and do you have students?
Do I have teachers and do I have students?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I have some good weed, bro. You feel me?
Feel you. Cali has the best one, bro. I wish I was there.
Look at this. This is Danimal. This is Tropicana cookies right here. This some good shit.
Tropicana cookies, damn. You guys, bro, got so many strains that's
We'll
pretty.
get into that. We'll get into that a little bit more. But all right, right now with the teacher and students question. All right, yeah, okay, that's that France weed. That shit go crazy. Let
Yeah,
me
that's
know.
the French one, bro.
Yeah, bro, when I was in France, it was so hard to get weed, bro. They were only giving me hashish. They were only giving me hashish, man.
You must have known me, bro.
Yeah, bro, I'm going to you next time, bro. I'm going to you. All right, I'll be out there when this shit is all over, all right? But hold on, but just to go back with the question, what was I about to say? What was I about to say? Right now, I don't have, yeah, like my teachers really right now it's just one up crew, like because like I said, right now that's like my most active team, and was about to say one up, you know, like they're just teaching me how to like. It's not really with tutting; it's just overall dancing. Like they're just literally teaching me how to be a better dancer, like overall. You feel what I'm saying? Like learning all these different styles and shit and all that. My students right now, yeah, I got students now. Like you feel me? I have my own personal students, like that I have at home. Like now my girlfriend's training and stuff, and I have my boy Carlos. I don't know if you've seen my boy. I don't know. He's always in my videos. I'm always talking shit to him and stuff. Like he's a normal friend, but now he actually wants to learn how to dance. So I've been teaching him how to tighten stuff and stuff. So that's pretty interesting because he's kind of like not all the way there. He's kind of stupid, but I'm fucking motherfucker. And and then I have my actual students from my classes now that are hella loyal. Like so far right now, like I'm not gonna name all of them because I can't get all of them on the top of my head. But shout out to my boy John, Mary, James, Milo. You feel me? Like all of them, like you feel me? Just the rest of my class who usually be coming loyally. Like they're really learning and improving and stuff. So yeah, I got like little 50-50, you know? Like
So, are you
yeah.
giving online classes too?
Yeah, bro. I'm actually gonna teach after this, bro. Like every Saturday from 4 to 5 p.m. For City Dance Studios. Yeah, for my studio. And for sure today like a lot of teachers aren't teaching because of the protests and stuff, but I'm still gonna teach. But a lot of the half of my pay for today is gonna go to Black Lives Matter though, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Really
Yeah.
dope. Thanks for this. Uh, so people who wants to learn from you can DM you and then take online classes from you.
Yeah, for sure. Cause like my studio's legit. They got PayPal and all that shit. They'll figure out a way how payment can happen or whatever. Just so we could get that out the way. I don't like talking about the money and stuff. You know, like I just say it and it's on you if you want to figure that out. But yeah, bro, like every Saturday, 4 to 5 p.m. California time. So obviously you got to figure out what time it is in your place or if you know what I'm saying. And I'll send you directly to my studio receptionist like Jilly. She's hella dope uh, or I'll send it to my studio owner, the Sandy from City Dance and stuff. Yeah, so it's pretty dope. I love that studio. They're awesome.
Really dope. So it's pretty much the end of the interview. If somebody got questions, just write them down and I will ask. So three more questions. What would be your advice for someone who wants to start tutting like today after seeing the interview, you know?
If you want to start tutting, coming from me, was about to say you gotta remember that tutting is such a stereotypical style that we're stiff and that we don't know how to dance and stuff. If you want to learn how to tut and stuff right now, just remember that you are a dancer. Like still, you feel me? No matter if you're just moving your hands and stuff, like you're still a dancer and you're still creating art. Like, don't think that just because you're tutting, you're not dancing. You know, a lot of people like that was always the issue growing up when I first started. Like, people always be like, intricate, you're standing just in the same spot or something. You know what I'm saying? Or you're not moving around. You know, I was just obviously learning. You know what I'm saying? But over time, I figured out how to like groove into my tuts and how to hit with them and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's all a process. You know what I'm saying? Just not to be scared. Like, you feel me? It takes a while, but you're still creating art. Like, you feel me? Don't think just because you're learning and just because you're starting and just because there's stereotypes of the style, like, you feel me, that you can't break them. You know what I'm saying? You could do it. Like, you feel me? So that's just like some inspiration and just some stuff to go by with, like, if you want to start tutting and stuff. For sure. You know?
So, brother. So, last question is not even a question. Uh, yeah, it's a question. Do you have a message for the people? Not about dance in general, like about a mindset or something like this that you want to spread?
Uh, yeah. First of all, you already know we had this convo. You my boy. You feel me? We left off misunderstood, but like, yeah, like, you feel me? I love you, bro. Like, at the end of the day, you feel me? It's dope that we got to do all this shit, and thank you for having me. All I gotta say is right now, with what's going on in the world, you feel me? Stay healthy as best as you can. You know, go get tested for the Rona. You feel me? Like, it's worth it. You feel me? You're just saving the community by learning that you're not spreading it, or if you're spreading it, how to stop it. You know, shout out to my African Americans and African people around the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you guys are holding it down. Just you know, a lot of injustice has been happening to us people of color. You feel what I'm saying? So I know that's hella hard for people right now. You know, rest in peace George Floyd and just Oscar Grant and everybody that's like fucking dying over this police brutality bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And and moving on from like all the world politics and shit now, like, as a dancer, just keep moving, keep training, keep preparing for your next show. I know it's hard as a dancer too, because we're just all stuck in the house, and you know, now you gotta hear Intricate and Puma talk. Like, you feel me? Like, it's hard enough, you feel me? But just bro, like, just keep dancing, bro. Like, it's been the most therapeutic shit, like, for me in this whole quarantine. And he, you know, like, yeah, bro, just fucking live life, bro. Don't get your head down. You feel me? Like, keep it up. You feel me? We're gonna get through this bullshit, you know.
Sure.
So yeah.
That's really. Oh, lights off.
Ah, yeah, my shit turned off. My PS4 turned off. My bad.
No problem, bro.
Hell yeah.
I'm just waiting for you. Okay. So, bro, that was everything. Thanks a lot for the knowledge. Thanks a lot for the vibe that you spread.
You already
It's an
know, bro.
honor
Thank
to
you for
have you,
having me,
bro.
Puma.
You're such a nice inspiration, such a good person, and hope to meet you one day. You got love from India right now. I saw
Yeah.
some comments from Netherlands, some comments from Salvador, some comments
Damn,
from US.
I'm Salvadorian, man.
Huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. I'm Nicaraguense and Salvadorian, by the way, y'all. Shout out to y'all. You feel me? Let's go.
So thanks a lot, brother. That was the TED Talk number 11. That was an honor to have you. And tomorrow I got your teammate Strobe.
Yeah,
So
tell guys, y'all. Listen to Strobe tomorrow, y'all. Thank you. All right, brother.
have a good day. Be safe. Yo, thanks a lot. Oh, we got Russia in the place too. So thanks a lot. That was the TED Talk number 11 with Mr. Intricate representing Bay Area TED Gods One Up crew and spreading some knowledge about TUTS. That was really good. And tomorrow, connect yourself at 9 p.m. French time for the interview with Mr. Stroby Flacco. Okay? Stay safe and see you tomorrow for another interview. Peace.